Good morning. Welcome to Bibles and Bathrobes. I'm Sue Montgomery, and I'm so glad you're here. This morning, we're going to talk about the threshold of prayer. And to do that, we're going to look at Psalm 100, verses 4 and 5, and then Matthew 6, verses 8 and 9. From the New International Version, Psalm 100. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good, and his love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations. And then over to Matthew, and this is Jesus speaking. Do not be like them. He's talking about the pagans. This is when someone said, I don't know if they asked. No, there's no indication that someone asked. Jesus is just giving instruction about prayer. And he says in verse 8, do not be like them, the pagans, for your Father knows what you need before you ask him. This then is how you should pray. This is probably very familiar. Our Father, in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, and as we have also forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. That's maybe a little different version from how you've memorized it. So I stumbled a little bit. And I had to read the whole thing. Yeah, I just couldn't start. I was going to start and just read verses 8 and 9 to make my point. But how can you not finish the Lord's Prayer? This morning, talking about thresholds of prayer. When I read that in the psalm this morning, I thought, I've always envisioned that as a line of people waiting to get into the temple courts. And, going through the gates and going into the courtyard and just praising God. And that's the model that Jesus gives us for prayer. To start out, he starts with, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Keep thy name holy. It's a manner of praising God first. So I just want to encourage you in your prayer, as you stand on that threshold to go into a time of prayer with the Lord, prepare your heart with thanksgiving, with gratitude, just embracing the blessings he has given you before you dive into your list of needs. Jesus says he already knows what they are. Let's start out by praising him first. I'm Sue Montgomery. This is Bibles and Bathrobes. God loves you, and so do I.